Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Scowling Fleshback Show. I hope you're doing good today. I hope you're having a great week so far. Lillian, good to see you. How are you today? How excited are you about the new attack ability of warriors? You can now stack attacks. There is a queue for attacks. I mean, for somebody who's been living in the UK for about 10 years now, I mean, you say queue, I'm in. I am in. So Bamboo, basically, with the spoilers that we received through LSS, let me brighten this up a little bit. There is now a rule change, which means you can stack attacks. So there's a new ability which basically lets you do... There's a rules update here, Bamboo. And basically it's, I think, mainly down to this card, which says attack with target sword that has been sharpened and you've attacked with this turn. So basically what that allows you to do is attack multiple times with the same sword without needing an action point and without having to pay a resource, if I understand that correctly. So that opens up a whole can of worms. You can also use the reaction to break Spectre, which used to be really hard for work. That is a very good use. That is very good. Do you have to pay an action point for it? Oh, well, yeah, the card takes an action, of course. Okay. Also, however, somebody pointed out, like, this doesn't really work, the art on here, right? So the motion that they're doing is from here, Like, what? The way that they're holding the sword is like you swing the weapon this way, but they've already slit open the stomach, so the action is going this way. So the way that they're holding the sword makes no sense. If you give the weapon go again, you get one back. All right, so there's shenanigans. But it seems really good. I'm glad to hear there's something good there for warriors. I'm worried because will need the time to understand how exactly this works. But it's really nice that we see an evolution here of this. Bran, how are you? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you. How are you? How are you? I have to wear my my hat with pride today, I have to say. Also, the reaction is in Omens. Is it? The reaction is... that's the Beck and Seal, yes. So, by the way, speaking of Omens, I just saw this in Blue Sky. Minmax Games just said allocations got cut. What's left to order is all we have. Does that tell us that Omens is really popular? Or what's going on? That's not something I've seen from Minmax Games in a long time. But aren't there cards who already say that you can attack with a weapon which already attacked again? I think no, I don't... Well... I'll let Liliana explain it. Burst, how are you? How are you? How are you? Why is it so bright now? Dude, it was raining all day, and as soon as I switch my stream on, it gets super bright outside, and I have to correct my lighting all the time. It was... I swear it was like this all day. Yeah, so I wonder if the allocations for Omens is... I wonder if we'll hear from some other shops over the coming days that their allocations have been cut as well. Is this the Wizard of the Coast way? Shorten the stocks? I mean, I don't think so. Wait, your city isn't rainy? It rains in London a lot less than the reputation it has. Like, if you would say the stereotype for London is it rains every single day, that's, you know, that's how you picture whenever you see London in a movie and a TV show, it always rains. Like, it doesn't rain that much. And I'm outside with my dog every day, right? So, yeah. When the weapon hits, it asks you to make attack target even there are no counters on it. Then if you don't have a counter, it won't attack, but the Spectre is weird, so when you pick the target, it immediately pops. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans. I'm waiting for Josh Lau to make a video. That's what I'm waiting for. But yeah, so welcome to what may be a short stream. Why? Because I slacked off a little bit. So I have to admit, and I want to be transparent about this, I did not have time to select and practice a -IO deck. So I have Tuffnut prepared. We will play Tuffnut. I will at least play my 3 games of Tuffnut, and then I see what we do then. Completely transparent. I'm very tired, and maybe calling it a short stream today is something that is quite enticing. But often when I start the stream, I'm a bit tired, and then I start playing games, and it gets really fun, and then I do like a 3-hour stream anyway. We'll just take it as it goes. Excited for your Tuffnut list since I'm playing him as my second hero next to Rhino. So this list, if we want to go right into it, this is the list that was shared to me by Sigma on the Discord, because he's my go-to guy whenever it comes to roots. I don't think there's a lot of surprising stuff in here, and the way that Tuffnut is being played today is quite aggressive, right? You want to use Buckwild to go again. You want to use Jaws of Victory to go again. Of course, you want to swing Rock as often as possible. Right? So if the more you can swing Rock, the better. I mean, it's a 3 for 7. That can't be prevented. It's good. It's good. I'm missing 2 Rockyard Rodeos from my collection. I noticed when I put the deck together, because I built this deck to take to my locals, but fatigue? I don't think so. As you're rolling only 6s with Scabskin today, let's channel that energy. Let's channel that energy. It's not like Dash is a hard deck to play, right? No, it's super simple, right? That's what. And like, listen, what I don't want to do is like, I don't want to do a deck this justice because I got lazy or I wasn't able to practice it for whatever reason. Like, that wouldn't be fair. Is there a good probability that I will progress with Tuffnut? Yes. However, that being said, he's not that good. All in all, you know, Dash IO probably has the better numbers. Likely has the better numbers. But we all know I thrive on simple decks, right? So many weird or bad plays. Well, the LSS Siggy IR video was something to watch. I didn't watch it, but I heard people are not quite happy with it because it seems like they picked an opponent for Siggy to basically just make Siggy win, right? But that's a problem with what they do. I feel like, because you want the new deck to win, right? You don't want to do one of these show games and the new hero doesn't win. The new hero has to win. So what do you do? But if the new hero always wins, then what's the point of these videos? Or maybe they have to rethink the format. They've always done that, except for the Reiner. You're kidding, right? You're kidding. Oh no, really? Oh, of course they done our boy Reiner a dirty. Of course. Okay. Cool. The Reiner armor deck is really bad. Yeah, I mean, it did give him some good cards, right? It's not a great deck, but it did give us some cards that are being used. So what did we, I think the Alpha Instinct was in it. Yes, Alpha Instinct. I think that's the only... No, a Barrier Destruction, of course, was in it as well. I think that's it. The ones that... Those are the ones that are being used these days. Yeah, so you know, I think that's probably average for the amount of cards which are being used from an armory deck. Exactly, a new blue 6, right? I'm doing golden donkey, sir. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. How are you? I think more scripted and edited videos showing the play patterns would be better. It may be, right? If they want to showcase it, yeah. You're not sure why they picked Ira? Maybe because it's a pretty good hero to start the game with. So like, hey, let's showcase a hero which is good to start for, you know, a beginner. I'm glad to hear it. All right, so we're playing Tuffy to the Nut. Let me do a short introduction before we get into the games. So Tuffnut Bumbling Hulkster, ranked 29th out of 34, as always by Wilson score, and as always the data came from Fab Blazing. So that puts him in pot D, and as you know, he is in the Demonastary group. Between him and Dash, it will be one of those two heroes making it into the round of 16. I think, what is to say to him? He plays Rock. He wants to swing Rock. He wants to do a lot of damage with Rock. So what that of course means is you can only activate Rock if you have no cards in hand. Now this is helped by Tuffnut's ability that you can tap him to pitch the top card of your deck, and if it has 6 or more, first of all the crowd cheers you, which gives you a toughness token which blocks for 1. But also that means if you can then shape your hand in a way that even if you have nothing in your hand, you can potentially still swing Rock. So if you have a tunic counter and you get a yellow off the top, 3 resources right there. Or if you get a blue off the top, that's 3 right there. Or if you have a more, then you can activate the Gauntlets of Tyrannical Rex. So there's ways how you can make sure you have nothing in hand. It also means if your opponent doesn't attack you, that's actually not that good. He isn't the brightest. He swings Rock. I mean, look at the guy. He's having a lot of... He's having a good time. I'm not sure he has a lot of thoughts in his head. Don't miss your gauntlets. You know I will. You know I will. Rock, 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 rock. Yes, exactly. So the list, as I said, was provided to me by a channel regular, Sigma, who built the Reiner deck that I played earlier on in the challenge. So, you know, that's that. And I think because you only have a 3-card hand, his intellect is 3, you can't really waste any value. I think even more so than with other heroes, you really have to be careful what you block with, how you block, and how you optimize your hand then to do the max amount of damage that you can with what you have left. And I think that is going to be hard for me. He is disadvantaged because of the 3 cards, so something that intimidates his hand or anything that discards card from his hand can be really bad for him. Just block with the cards and swing rock. I mean, that's a good plan. That's a good plan, but this is an aggro deck. So we'll see how it goes. And always, we have Mr. Tuffnut to introduce... Well, not to introduce himself, but let's introduce Tuffnut. He shouldn't be here. He knows it. You know it. He doesn't care. Tuffnut has been underestimated by better opponents than you and is still standing. Whether by accident or instinct, the result is the same. Tuffnut, Bumbling Hulkster. There we go. And we go into a deck that wants to fatigue me. Right, so quick chat. Thinking, please bear with me. I will go first. Oh, Huntsman. Roll scabs when you go first. Prioritize having go against sources in deck and Tuffnut in response to HOH. What's HOH? Don't forget to stack song appropriately. Running 65 should get you there. This deck gets popular. I can see it running 1 remembrance for go against sources. Alright, let's go. Hunt or Haunted. Thank you so much. Lilian, helpful as always. Did you go to the armory yesterday? Thanks, Golden as well. Well, I'm missing cards though here. Let's bring some more block. Let's bring... We don't want to bring reds. That messes up my whole plan. We'll just bring all the yellows here. Fun fact, yesterday I had an enemy who wanted to fatigue me on Tuffnut and went to fatigue himself. Really? Wow, okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Round 1, fight!
By the way, Donkey, I did end up playing your Jarl list, and it did qualify Jarl for the next round. Alright, let's roll Scabskins. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got!
We'll be rolling. We'll be rolling. We be rolling. That's okay. Oh. Should still activate. I actually still already made my first mistake. I should have still activated his ability. Cool, great, fantastic, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. That was the wrong 6. I don't think that was a 6. I think I saw a 1. I also played a game, a Huntsman this weekend, into a more aggro and red heavier Tuffnut list, and they kept putting reds on top of their deck. They could not do anything. Ooh, Lilian, no, no. I'm off to a great start here. How much is the Rock Marvel these days? I bought it when it was like super cheap. Yeah, I did forget. That's why I said I made my first mistake read, right? I immediately forgot. I immediately forgot. Which is great. Okay, yes, of course. It's 110? Wow. That is a lot more than I paid for it. Alright, so why am I doing this? Because I have a Song of Sinew. So I don't really need any cards in hand to make sure I have a blue on top. So we do Song of Sinew, unless I see 4 yellows. No, alright, so Jaws of Victory, Vigorous Smash Up, No Hero Stands Alone, blue on top, we activate ability, and then we swing Rock for 10. Rock, rock, rock. Dynasty cards are expensive. Dude, it's a hard set to get hold of. Like, it's probably the most expensive set to get, like, packs off at my LGS. It's really hard to get packs. Do I still have one? I don't think so. Oh, I was lying. I have one more pack. I have one more pack. Maybe there's a Marvel in there. I also enjoyed, like, I opened up, like, a case of Dynasty, and I opened up... Okay, Lilian, I'll open it. I opened up 2 Blazing Yoyoris, Marvels, right? I was like, you open 2 Marvels, and you open 2 of the same Marvel. 1 card 10 is always pretty good. Yeah, you know what? Can't complain, right? So they did block it out, though. I mean, yeah, their plan is clearly fatigue. Like to stream for more Tuffnut pounding? We will do the Tuffnuts. Alright, I actually... Alright, let's leave it. Let's leave it where it is. Okay, okay. Vigorous Smash Up sounds good to me. Vigorous Smash Up. I mean, they're gonna pump it, right? They are gonna pump it. But give me the Smash Up. Give me a Vigor. And then because I have less life than them, this gets Go Again. We get a resource here. So we should be able... Energetic Impact. That is a blue. We'll leave it there. They may still buff this. And then it gets discarded, right? Banished, actually. It's going to be a long one? Maybe. Maybe I didn't need to say anything about not having practiced the other heroes because we're going to go to time with the 3 games anyway. The thing is, I have an aggressive deck, so theoretically, just wait. They're going to get the... We're going to go all the way to the red card, aren't we? I mean, if they're going to play slow... I mean, I wish at least they played a little bit faster. Alright, I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as I have a red, it doesn't matter what it is. A red is... I have 1 resource, 2 resources. We get what we need. As a taxi hero, if you have less life than them, the crowd cheers you. If you've been cheered this turn, this gets Go Again. Scott Mines! How excited are you about Prague, my friend? Way too early for them to play Remembrance? Yeah, maybe. What did they get? Wait, they only got excessive bloodlust? Wait, only 1? That is way too early. Oh, Hunter Hunted. Many, many exciting secrets. I can't wait, my friend. I can't wait to watch. Marcus! How are you, my friend? I can counter this? Well, shouldn't have passed by it then. 4 cards gone? Well, that's not ideal. Are you in Prague? I am not. I have a lot going on in the next few weeks and I had to make decisions. I had to make hard cuts to my plan. Hashtag did not do the right thing. Alright, let's get gauntlets at least. And then Spring Tunic. Losing 4 Buckwild is really bad. For 8. Yeah, they're just gonna hard fatigue me, right? That's their plan. Boring. Boring. Boring, boring, boring. The king in yellow. So, vigorous smash up, blocking for 4. Send packing. Yes. That's a good card. I want to try and preserve that because we're probably going to go... It's probably going to be second cycle. I need your top 5 not letting a cold develop into illness tips. Oh, ignore it. Just ignore it. Just say no. Just say no. We're gonna roll Scabskins here, friends. Show me another one.
Show me what you got.
That's not a 1. I don't know if that was necessary, but we're gonna activate the hero ability and see if we can get a blue off the top. Actually, I know what's on top, right? No, because I sunk it. So, actually, no. Come on. Come on! You did it wrong again. Last time I didn't do it at all. so it's evolving. It's evolving, right? You didn't wait for Arakni to resolve. Okay. Hey Roy, how are you? Dude, it's been a while. If you keep winning, I can't... Oh, wait, you're not talking to me. That was not for me. Alright. You know, it would be nice if I did some damage here. That would be pretty nice. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna start doing damage at one point or another. Do I want to sink? Yes. Because if I'm gonna roll Scabskins again, which I am, spoiler alert, if I get a second action point, I do need something that's not a red on top of the deck. Let's go. Alright, 4. Okay, so we can actually Rockyard Rodeo for 7. I think I have to, right? Like, unless I have a natural go again, I like in this matchup, if I don't present 14 damage or something, like I have to. Oh, look, it's Fiddlers. Great. That means I can do nothing here. I love Rockyard Rodeo. I need to find 2 more to buy. Ugh. My opponent sucks. My opponent sucks. Just gonna put that out there. I'm a little bit annoyed playing into this. All right, we're blocking 4. What? It's a Tuffnut. Wait, Rockyard Rodeo? No, Rockyard Rodeo it's a generic. I don't think it's not about the price. It's just that I can't find anybody who sells it. Miss damage again? It's pretty bad in that case. He sits there, dumbfounded, staring into the screens like, I did what now? How? Why? Huntsman slander? There will be no slander, but I am entitled to my opinion. We shall not slander, but we shall judge. Alright, so Gauntlet of Tyrannical Rex. And then we have 2 floating, we get the Spring Tunic counter, and we rock them for 8. 7, because I have the -1 because of the card that they played. Three cards in their hand. Boo. So 2 Song of Sinew at the bottom of the deck. I do like that. I do like that. Ah. Go away, Eradicate. I think whatever you have brewing there, friend, I don't want any part of it. So we're going to just intimidate that card. If that is a reaction, I don't even want to banish the tons of cards you have. Rather, I would like to roll Scabskins. Show me that's not what I needed. Let's do this anyway. Cool. So that means I can activate gauntlets. Gonna pitch. So I'm gonna attack. I'm actually gonna. Do you want to create the vigor and the toughness? Yes. There we go. Yes. I was looking at cards in February. Why is there a card called Sing Steelblade and Sing Steel? Is it a typo? Is it a typo? Or is it actually 2 cards which have almost the same name? 2 different cards? Well, that is not ideal because those names are very similar. Okay, Tidehunter again. We have a Vigor, so if we pitch a card off the top, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 1. I mean, they're gonna follow up with something big here, right? So I should have... Actually, you know what? That's a mistake. I should have blocked. Should have blocked. Is this too crazy? We're gonna discard anyway if I block with Thick-Hide Hunter. So what I could do instead, I could block like this, 5. Nah, that's gonna go over. We're gonna block with everything. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I think that was a bad decision. Good, we have the 4 blue off the top. We go for 7. Yeah, I needed to clear the hand, right? But I'm giving them 3 cards and they're on a fatigue strategy anyway. Oh my god. And now I can't do anything because I've already done the thing. I hate this card. with a passion. However, it is now the third card. So, goodbye. 4 cards though, dude, that hurts so much. And I've only done like 7 damage in this game so far. I'm not making any progress. And I have no token here. That's also not great. Give me a Vigor token, please. Yes, we'll sync that. What is my... How do I win this game? I need to roll scab skins basically every single turn. I think that's how I win. You bring their life to 0. Smart. The Graven gloves, like, they give so much value. I have to stop. Yeah, okay, so I noticed too late. So one thing that I need to do is not give them any silver. That's crucial. Not letting them have any silver would be a good start. Because otherwise they just keep buying back the arms, right? And there's so much blocking those. Okay, so mental note for next time. Don't let them get silver. The deck is this life total this game? The deck is life total this game. Oh, yes. Yes, I understand. Yes. So, which means they're winning. By a lot. Had a game where I got them back 8 times. Casual 16 life from glove slot. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, this is gonna hit. Song of Sinew. Yes, I want to sync that. I'm already like down to 1/3 of my deck. It's not going well. That was the reaction that we knew was there. And they playing the boots, which means they probably have a codex. So we're losing all kinds of cards here. Show me a codex.
Show me what you got.
No, just to slay the scholars. For another 4. Another card gone. And they have their freaking arms back. Oh, back down to less cards than that. Okay, so we are now lower life than them though. So this will go again. Totally planned. Watch it go. Okay, has 1 arm, Arakni has 8. Seems totally fair, right? That's... Seems like brutes are definitely the favored class in LSS's view, right? Oh, just another 2 block of Graven! Wow. I mean, they are the spider, if we want to be precise. Tunic... 6. Frailty. 2 toughness. The thing is, my weapon is much more effective, right? So I think the plan is, what I should be doing is not... So the plan... I'm formulating the plan as I'm playing the game. This going to 5 is also crazy. Not let them get silver. And swing the weapon effectively and often. And hope that they don't do a lot of things with attack reactions. When they have like 1 card left in their hand, I'm always like, the reaction. Alright. Scab skins again. I'm gonna roll a 1 eventually. Alright. In my game I swing with 15 attack rock. That's pretty good, Bamboo. But you probably double stacked a Song of Sinew, right? Tuffnut first in case you can gauntlets. Yes. All right. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. Damn it. I got you to backseat game. No, no, no. He's like, maybe he won't notice. Song of Sin is the best card in this deck. Ooh, for real. Right, 7. However, no more cards in Arsenal. Well, there it is. There it is. It is there. It is there. It is. It is there. There is a card. And they want to play this because, of course, what they want to do is get more silver. We will not let them get more silver. 20 cards left. Yeah, but the math still doesn't math. Can you explain to me this challenge? I could. Basically, I have this bracket. And I play through the bracket. And whoever wins, I will change the channel logo to account for that. And also, I will play that deck at the next calling I go to. So I'm trying to find the best deck for me. We're playing basically all legal heroes, except for the ones who didn't make the main tournament. Scabskins. We'll just keep rolling non-stop. Let's just keep rolling. Do I have enough resources to activate gauntlets? I do not. Wait, I made a mistake. Hold on. Hold on. I need to do this first. Otherwise it doesn't work. Guess my app is handy if you want to try all heroes. I could look. It will become very handy. Yes. 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 How you doing, Blighter? Have you made some fixes already? 6. For those who don't know, Blighter made an app that tells you if you should go first or second. It's actually saying that it's not tournament legal is pretty good. Alright, go for 8. Go for 8, rock. Rock, rock, rock. Do you think log is gonna have the same status as rock? Oh, what's happening? It has frozen. No, we're good. We're good. As in, you know, rock has like cold status, right? Okay. Do we roll again? Log makes Betsy actually playable. I think it has a lot of impact. I see what you did there. You know what? Let's go for Scabskins again. Okay, that didn't work this time. Worship the lock. Are we going that far? Right, so we want this, 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 this. This. Oh, I made another mistake. I stacked it incorrectly. I just made a huge amount of stakes. That feels bad. Tuffnut has more cult setters than Betsy, though. Well, maybe. How you doing, Smile? Rocket started as a meme card and there's not a lot of ways to use it. Lock is just as good cards, they're not really the same. Okay, that's fair, you know what? And actually that's really... I think in that case... I think it won't be the same. Also, I find the art a bit weird. Like, the art looks like Lock is growing out of somebody's head, right? I should put this into Arsenal. I will not. Just because it's one card less. You know what? We're not that far apart in cards. We're not that far apart. Oh, we roll Scapskins again. There we go. There we go. Someone will try and pummel Lock and then remember that it's not a hammer. For sure that's gonna happen, yes. For sure that's gonna happen. See, I managed much better later in the game to not give them any silver so they couldn't buy back their arms again. Lock is Lock. And not a hammer. Bonk. Alright, Tuffnut. So now that we've seen more cards from Omens, which hero do you guys think will be like the best hero in the new set? Is it Izzy? Busy? Wait, Aurora? Brasilio? Oh my god, I forgot the last heroes. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. What am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay. Completely blanked on what I was doing here. Aurora, you think so? Well, we're getting pretty close to the full card list. How much are we still missing? Down to 16, 17, 18 cards. Ooh. Ooh. Do not like that at all. I think I misplayed this turn badly. Yeah, I don't feel... I need to pay more attention. Like, losing the Buckwilds early was definitely not good. So, see, this hits for 4. I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice my gauntlets here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sacrifice my... No, I don't, because I'm a big dummy. Because I have a toughness. Never mind! We can block for 4. However, there's a card in their arsenal. Ziggy. I mean, illusionists traditionally have been very good. Five, go again. I think that's my second last Buckwild. Yeah, I haven't really played any Buckwilds all game long. What is these filler greens? Can I stop with them, please? That's not fair at all. That feels like cheating. And there's probably going to be a defense reaction here. No, they're just going to take it. Well, they want me to block, right? Because that costs me cards. Are you going to be changing from Jarl to Ziggy when it comes out? Golden? I don't think I can win this. I don't think I can win. I also just made. I should have used one of. I needed to use one of them to block here. Yeah. Mistakes. Have to clean up those mistakes. You don't play CC in Malta? Wait, everybody's always playing Silver Age? Are there shops that support the game in Malta? Oh my god. So 1. Activate your ability. We have 4 resources. Crack the gauntlets. Swing for 6. 7. Let's keep swinging. Rock Yard Rodeo. Wait. Well, this is in your grave. Hold on. Destroy this. Target assassin attacks get +1. Okay, cool. You know what? It feels like a Scap's kind of turn. Cool. I have 2 blues though, so... how would you solve this? Activate him first. Okay. Cool. Rockyard Rodeo. For 7. And then we can go for Tough Smash Up for 5. Oh yes, but then it discards, right? Then I lose a card instead of attacking twice. Would that have been better? The way you're saying is making me think that would have been better. Hey, look, they're down to 11 cards themselves. Hey guys. Hey guys, Arakni's out of cards. When will the news have been released? In 3 weeks. Alright, you know what? I don't care. I'll take your damage. Could have gone rodeo, pitching, wrecker, breaking chain, gloves, Tuffnut, rock. Oh my god, don't come in here with your good plays. Also, guys, seriously, no backseat gaming, please. I'm trying to use my own brain, which is clearly not going very well, but I'm trying. World premiere this weekend, so then it will... So world premieres this weekend, right? We should know all cards. Then next weekend is pre-release, and then it usually releases the week after that. But we should know all cards this weekend. I'm looking forward to see what marbles we get. Oh, 2 frailty traps? I mean, that's fine. That's 2 cards on 1. That's math. Come on, give me a blue. Yes, sir. Please and thank you. We'll take that. Bottom, top. Rock for 9. That's still a big bonk. I think we may still be able to win this. I mean... yeah. We do like the gambling here. They're just passing again. All right.
Show me what you got.
I need to roll. I mean, eventually. I knew it. Eventually, it had to happen. I felt it in my bones. I forgot to use the hero ability though here. But I think it was so wrong doing it. in case one of you can't read, Hayden Dale is coming on A Pound of Flesh, which airs tomorrow, which is going to be super exciting. Do we block this? Oh, hell no. No. Tuffnut just wins the whole challenge. Dude, I haven't won with him yet. So... calma. We will see. We will see. We will see. Dude, I haven't won anything yet. How many guys have played with him yet? One so far. You want to sync Wreck-A-Romp? No. Now, what did they have to present here? Ah, there we go. Alright, so how bad is this going to be? We're going to lose one card. Days may... I think if I didn't misplay like crazy all game long, I could probably win this game. Well, yeah, but that's fine, guy. Dude, you're just giving me another card. Why are you doing that? You know why they're doing that? Because now they don't have to block. So the Wreck-A-Romp is on top.
Show me what you got!
It's way too risky doing that. I don't need to do that. So I could just discard this. Okay, the toughness and the... So we have... Yeah, you know what? You what? We're gonna do that. I know what they have left in their deck. They have the card that does one that... misplay? Probably. And now I could do Rockyard Rodeo from... I don't think I should have arsenaled this, by the way. We do this. I have not that many cards left. I'm gonna attack with Rock for 8. Now, they can probably just take this. I know one of their cards gives them the discard. They have exactly Possessive Hypnosis. They have another one in hand. Now I can't rock next turn. Ooh, you're right. But dude, they discard a card here. Okay, I should take more time to think this through. Clearly. Do I still win? They're on 8. I attack twice. And they die. That's a frailty. Rockyard... Wait, they just put it in Arsenal. Why did you put that in Arsenal? How do I win? How do I win this? Oh, it's another codex. No! I thought it was another... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So they're on 2. We should still be fine. Yeah, it's a draw. I didn't think there was going to be a draw. Wait, how is it not a draw? Can I... If I let it hit, then the chance of victory is gone. Right, I have a frailty. Yeah, the misplays mattered a lot. I could have won this. All right, I think it just doesn't count. It doesn't count. I don't mind conceding, to be honest. I don't care. I think we play. I think it doesn't count. Let's just play another 3 games. It's draw half a point for Tuffnut. I mean, what do you guys think I should do? Because I didn't account for this. I didn't think I'm gonna get a draw. What do we do here? Count as a tiebreaker? Ooh, I like that idea. I like that idea, right? Because of course, what we're doing is a pound for pound challenge, right? I'm playing a 32 hero bracket tournament, single elimination. The goal is to find out which is the best hero for me. If you're new to the channel, that's what I'm doing right now. I basically seeded these heroes from pots we drew. I took the data from Fab Blazing from tournaments, then we seeded them into these slots. We're playing the round of 32. We're looking for the last hero for the first half to make it into the round of 16, which will either be Dash.io or Tuffnut. I play 3 games on each hero. Whoever has more wins progresses to the next round, right? So we can see Lyeth, Riptide, Bravo, Prism, Reiner, Max, and Jarl have already made it to the round of 16. Now we're looking for the next hero. So if you go 1-1-1, that's better than 1-2. I like that. I like that. Win for Tuffnut is too stupid to understand what happened. Tuffnut refuses to acknowledge that that was a loss. All right, I mean, honestly, I should have played much tighter. I made too many mistakes. But Liliane gave me channel points on Twitch to open up this pack. So we'll open up the pack. Right, let's see. Madcap Charger. I wish there was a deck to... with this card would be good. Shield Wall. Pouncing Key. Skyfire and Lanterns. Tempest Aurora. Shred. Oh my god! Annihilate the Arms. Spectral Rider. Not a good card. Flex Claws and an Annals of Sutcliffe. Am I saying that right? Annals of Sutcliffe? Is that correct? All right, draw. I have Gem Pack 3 and 4. No, I'm not saying that right. 8, no? Gem 4. Okay, good. And Lillian, what's your what other pack would you like me to open? I said it right for I'm just baiting, right? I'm baiting you. Channels without the CH. You pick How about a Guardian pack? How about a Mastery Pack Guardian? Because you did it first, we're going to do that first, and then we're going to go into the Gem Pack 4. I still haven't opened up anything good from these packs. I'm still hoping for a Marvel somewhere. Gazier. Thump. Disable. Crush the Weak. Thunderquake. Crash and Bash. Flatten the Field. Is that Rock? No. Thump again. Aftershock, and Iron Rod Legs. Exactly what I wanted to open. Exactly what I wanted to open. I have like 15 packages and I got one foil. Yeah, they're not a great experience to open. I still try, because if you get a hit, not a lot of people open it, right? All right. Oh, burp, Bran, are you still there? Burp for you. All right, let's see if we can get something good from the Champ pack. Man overboard. And then a chaos action, hyperinflation, aka our world today. Pretty though. Pretty. I saw this play. I see people play this. Right, that is 2 packs. And then of course we're going back to playing Rock. All right, let's see if we can get a real win this time. I mean, I encounter all kinds of players on Talishore, right? Ooh, Domination. Domination. Good luck, have fun. This should be favored for me. I think. Strap in, settle in. Go grab something to drink. Wait, that just dropped. Thinking, please bear with me. The ripple away. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. It's a blue 3-block. Why not? I don't want to take any reds in. Like, dude, stop. They really don't want to play against me. They really don't want to play against me. They left again. Time to lurk. Oh, we get a second chance. We get a second chance. First. Let's go first. We take 65. So, Huntsman. And we take all of that. Let's try again. Let's do it better this time. I think it's a terrible matchup for you all there. I think so as well, Golden Donkey. Because my deck is basically the Guardian Killer, right? That's what it's supposed to do. Scabskin Letters. Right, okay. Let's activate the hero ability, see if we can get a token on gauntlets. Hey. And then we backhand them for 7. You also better get some warrior packs. Lillian, I will. You baiting a ban? I don't think I'll get banned off that. Do you? Oh, look, it's a Fiddler screen. You know, clogging up the arsenal so Codex does less against me is not a bad idea, no? Okay, so let's make sure we learn from the last game, right? Let's not get them. Let's make sure they don't get the Graven Gloves. Can't let them get away with that. Ripple away for 4. Okay. Alright, so we'll block for this. Take 1. Discard this. And then we get the Vigor here. Activate hero ability and send Rock for 7. I think that was already... It feels like already better than the best play I made in the last game. Also, forgot to press this button. So sorry. Oh, also forgot to update the win rate. As you can see, I'm extremely pro. However, Golden Donkey, do you know what? You know what, Golden Donkey? Donkey, do you want... I actually won something. I won something. So I have a question for you. What do you use to stream the pack opening desk stuff? My phone. My phone. There's an app called Druid Cam. And you can have a desktop. I think there's a bug. What's the bug? They're saying they think it's a bug. Why? What's the bug, friend? You're pro at losing? True. True. I mean, somebody has to be. Right? Somebody has... Listen, not everybody can win. You know, it's this thing like... You know when you ask somebody on the street if they think they're an above average driver or not? About 75% of people will tell you they're an above average driver. However, that doesn't work. Because average means average. Not 75% of people can't be above average because an average is not average anymore. For all the people that win, there needs to be people that lose. Which is how the world works. Right, what are they doing here? If they're going to take 5 minutes to decide how they want to block, they declined the invitation to chat. No problem. No problem. Cool. 4 damage. Also, this matchup is favorable for you, but it's usually not saying much, lol. Yes. You know what? I need to play well. Well, if the turn are way worse, it could work. Well... I don't know how math works, so I don't really have a good way to counter what you're saying. We're gonna block 7 here. That should be enough to cover this up. Even if they have a reaction on top of this. I will... That was a mistake though. I shouldn't have done that. Wait, actually, can I take this back? Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I need to activate hero ability first. And then activate gauntlets. And then attack for 7 instead. That's much better. Should I had roll? Oh, true. Dobry Visknor Pistuva. I'm sorry if I insulted all of Poland. I'm sorry. You can't social extraction Tuffnut out of swinging that rock? No. Ooh, my hand. Ooh, my hand. Oh, what a hand. Alright, we're gonna take the damage here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 100 average is 25. Median is 4. See, median and average being something different used to blow my mind. Prac. So excited. Yes, come on, let's go. You guys should do a Scowling Flashback unofficial meetup. Get like Scott in a picture. 5. When this attacks the hero, may banish a card from the graveyard. Yeah, well, I don't really care about that. I'm using my life as a resource right now. So. We have less life, so this gets go again. Actually... Let me do this first, in case they do shenanigans. Okay, cool. So, We have 3, we have 3. Right, so bottom, 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 then this. Then we play the Jaws of Victory, pitching, send, packing. This has go again. I will swing rock. I will. Afterwards. We're gonna swing for 15 damage here. Look, Flesh, but let me tell you how you win this. I mean, swinging rock is a good advice. I think that's a good place to start. I decided I will participate in the calling overall. If I do bad, I have a plan in case I will do terribly. Dude, that's great. I'd love to hear how it goes. If you have time in between rounds to let us know in Discord how it's going, I'd love to live the tournament through you, dude. You let 200 hit when he could have Tuffnut to counter. I don't understand how that counter works. I understand the words you're saying, but I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do. But don't tell me. I have to figure it out myself. Hello, Buckwild. What a surprise to see you. So if this hits, banish opponent's card with cost 1 or less. Whenever you complete this contract, create a silver token. Whenever in any zone, if you controlled a toughness token in this zone, this gets +3 and ambush. When this defense clash with the tagging a hero, the winner may choose an attacking or defending card to get -3 block, -3 attack this turn. So wonder. There was a calling this weekend, right? Didn't look into it yet. Dude, watch it. It was so good. Bro, ads, what are you saying? I'm saying let me know on Discord how you're doing. I'd love to know how your tournament is going. Sorry for ads. I'm letting them roll. Plunder the Poor into Ripple Away. Oh no, they won. Okay, so I have Ripple Away on top. That's not gonna give that go again. Why did I do that? Actually, let's attack for 6. Only Flashback would lose a Clash to Assassin. Mate, it happens, okay? I've seen victors lose clashes against ninjas all the time. If you sub to Sculling, you won't see ads. That is correct. I lost twice to Ninja on camera. Dude, it happens. It happens more often than you would think. Right, what's the worst that could happen, right? Famous last words. Do we let this hit? Or do we try and block it out here? I feel like I'm just gonna let it hit and see where we go from here. I can't block a dagger for 1. That's for 5. Tough smash up. I do not want banish opponent's red cards. I don't have any reds. I don't have to be worried about them getting a silver here. I think I'm gonna accept the fact that this is gonna hit. Do you want to sync? Oh, yes, please. Can't wait to finally read all the new cards. Dude, it's gonna be so much fun. I hope you have the best time. World premieres are so much fun. Oh my god, stop banishing cards! We're fine. We're fine. It's totally fine. This is for 4. Do I block this now? It's gonna banish another card. I want to discard this. Play this. No. YOLO. YOLO time. Good. Discard this. Should have done that earlier. Buck Wild, pitching the blue. It is... I think this is too YOLO. I should not have done that. Oh, no. Okay, so... Wait, so... Okay, so we let this trigger resolve. And now I could do it again, right? Now I can... Yes, so basically... Okay. Yeah. So... Now it's not the card... Oh! I see. So what they do is... Hold on. Thinking. Please bear with me. So the card works. When this event's name a card, the attacking hero reveals top card of their deck if it's named... So what they do is they look at the top card of my deck with their hero ability. They name that card... Then they want Hunter to trigger, but because I've activated my ability and I pitched it now, that card is not there anymore, so it doesn't do anything. I'm so smart. I'm so smart! Guys! I'm intelligent. I don't think I want to block with this. I think I want to block for 6. Ah, that is a lot of shred. Now they're gonna get a silver. But it's only 1, so it's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Okay. How are we doing on cards? We're doing alright. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Real question, who's smarter, you or Tuffnut? My better is a brute. I mean, listen. I would say I wouldn't want to do an intelligence test against him. We're winning on deck at the moment, guys. We're winning at the moment. Now, will that continue? I think I need to swing rock more. We block for 5. No. Oh, come on. Damn it. Okay. Okay, they're doing way more damage. I think I do need to start being a bit worried about my life here. Come on, give me something to work with for gauntlets. Damn it. I'm not doing that well, to be honest. Yeah, V, it seems pretty good against, you know, shuffle effects, etc. I'm already down to less than half life. I need to be careful what I do here. Yeah, the turn felt very bad, to be honest. So I understand you saying that. I don't know exactly how I could have played it better, but it felt bad, that's for sure. Okay. Let's activate Tuffnut. $36. They have 37 cards. Okay, that is a yellow. That's not ideal, but I can activate gauntlets. And then do send packing for 7. Oh, that's only a sigil. Okay, still 1 card gone again. Then what you're doing wrong, I will yell at you after the matches. Okay. Okay, down to 20. Sadly, that arsenal was bait, so it didn't really do anything. I think if I need to be careful about these spider bites hitting, right? Okay, so this is 6. All right, let me. No. Why am I doing this? Why am I taking it down to 12? Because I wanted to do this, right? That's so bad. I'm not attacking with rock at all this game. Like I always end up with cards in my hand. I can't attack with rock. I don't know what I'm doing different, but I was able to attack with rock much more. Like I didn't roll. I don't think I rolled scab skins enough. Oh no, he's activated. So Sigma gave me the list. Yeah, I'm not playing this correctly. Oh, come on, the Buckwilds. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I need to like the start of this game felt much better than the last game, but I'm making too many mistakes again. Okay, the game is not over. The game is not lost yet. But I need to be smarter about what I play here. Okay, so that's just life gain. So that was the bait. I was baited in a block here. Codex, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's a command and conquer, right? That's fine. I don't have a toughness token. I can clash. If I lose the clash... Let's see. Alright, -3 there. Okay, cool. That's a blue on top. However, the problem is the attack will only go for 5, for 6, for 5 because of the frailty. I need to, like, rock is the game plan, right? And I need to do that much better. Much better. I was joking around. I think I didn't focus enough. I was feeling... I was having a great time, but, you know, I didn't pay attention. Pitchmit Remembrance? Oh, good lord. Alright, I feel like this is a good time for Scalding Flashback. And now I hope I got the reaction. Okay, Buckwild pitching the blue. Oh, do... Okay. Yes, it needs to be a 6 for that to work. Again, just made too many mistakes. I just make so many mistakes. I'm not paying attention. I could have Tuffnutted, yes. Yes. Yes, I could have. That would have been the easier way to do this. That would have been the much better way of doing it. Agree. Okay, so we're getting 2 Persuasive Prognosis. Okay, that's good. Song of Sinew. I wonder if this is actually something or this is bait.
Show me what you got!
Okay. So I think it would be fair though here to roll. No, let's just make them care. Like, let's talk with... Alright, so... If I... put... this on top... Have I seen that? Yes, he needs to play Betsy, right? So if we do... this, I can do this. There we go. Maximize the damage output. Roll could have been, yeah. But a roll could also just cost me the game. So I'm not sure I feel great about that. They're probably going to give this go again, right? This is like a double... I think this is a double bluff. They want me to overblock here. Yes. No. Keep the yellow. Okay. Yeah, here's the go again. Then the sack to Shifty. Blocking for 5. And this is a Codex? No, but it is a Leave No Witness. Okay. I mean, it is what it is at this point. And we're losing 2 cards. $3 silver, now they can buy the arms back. Yeah, that's really turning into a... Lean into the RNG. Yeah, I should embrace that more. But they're down to 10 as well, right? So the difference is actually not huge at the moment. You're right, I should lean into RNG more often. Oh my god, it's so bright. So bright. There you go, that's better. The sun, the sun. They keep waiting for the right time to use Hunter Huntered. They've used 3 Fiddler's Green, right? If they hadn't used 3 Fiddlers, imagine where the life total would be. Oh, open up another pack. Sure, Mitch. Alright. It's Gabby's time.
Show me what you got!
Show me the 1. That's a 2. Not what I wanted. And that's not what I wanted either. Just 6. So the decks are getting really thin here. That they were able to buy back the grave, and they're gonna be able to buy it back twice. Oh, this may actually make the difference in the game here. This may be the difference maker. MST? I only have Japanese MST. In the bedroom, apparently. We're not going to Arsenal. Alright, so they have a 5-card hand. Yeah, see, they're buying it. Yeah, that was such a mistake letting them get it back. That was such a mistake. They're probably going to give it a go again with the Black Tech Whisperers. I don't mind blocking with my whole hand, but I do think I need to overblock here. Yikes, that is 1 over. Well, if that's all they do, they're probably going to give it a go again as well here. Yeah. How many codexes have they played? Only 1. I think I gave this... I gave this game away. It didn't need to be where it is. Okay. That I can do. That I can do. Yeah, this is... I gave this game away again. This felt much better at the start. But again, too many mistakes, right? It's disappointing, you know. I'm letting myself down as well. I'm letting myself down as well. It didn't need to be where it is right now. It didn't need to be. Now, the only thing which is... The freaking Graven, like these additional 4 life on the Gravens because I let them buy it back twice. I think legit that's costing me the game. I mean, of course I made other mistakes, right? But I think this legit is costing me the game. So we're down to 3-3. I should have rolled more. I think that's the key. Alright, I'm hoping for a blue on top here. Should block more? Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'll let the life go down to... Oh my god, okay. Okay. Funny enough, the last game worked out better. Yeah, now I'm kind of effed on this here. You know, I think the difference maker, the other player didn't have... The other player didn't have the shreds. The thing is, they can just fatigue me because they can just block now, right? Yeah. They have too many cards still left. Okay. Alright, 2 Araknis, 2 back games. Maybe we'll get a 3rd chance and try it again. We try it all over. Yeah, Codex is pretty good. Just get me to discard more, right? That's pretty good. And with the arms, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Thick Height Hunter will block this out. Ambush. Ambush is a thing. Ambush is a thing. Six. I have one more Codex even left. You know, I feel like just generally, I kind of know where I made them. See, that's a problem now, right? I can just block with 2. They have enough cards, I can just block my attack. I need to block and then I lose. Yeah. Yeah. Lessons learned. Lessons learned. All right. We're gonna concede here. Good game. Good game. Not really from my side, but hopefully a lot of good lessons. Right. Before we do anything else, though, I do open a pack here. As per Mitch's request, that's going to be a High Seas. Let's see if we can get something good. What do we want from here? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Nothing, probably. Oh no, what I'm looking for is... Cheating Scoundrel. I need to. So maybe the games are not giving, but maybe the packs are giving. Not a sign of packing in Tuffnut, to be honest. I was actually thinking in this game, Overcrowded could be a good card. It's a blue, and I think it could be a good sideboard card. Sorry about that. Fitz is protecting me like crazy. Not silly. Burly Bones. This pack was nothing. Give me a second. I need to tell the little boy that I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't have to be protected. Cheating was... Oh, true. You're right. It was not. It's in pen, right? It's in pen. Yeah, you're correct. You are correct. All right. First or second? First or second? First. Vynnset. Just block them out and rock. They can't do much. They can try and stack you, but with rock every turn, it can be an uphill battle. Block and rock. All right. Block and rock. Block and rock. Block and rock. Block and rock. I'm just basically eliminating all my... So we're going to take the 2 blocks out here. Actually, let me take these out. Oh, that's fine. 62. So you can't read, can't do math, and you don't know where cards are what set. I mean, if you can't read, it's kind of hard to know which set they are in, right? All right, let's go. I feel good about this. We start every single game with rolling scab skins. Okay, so Ripple Away is really good here. So should I just keep it in my hands? Actually, let's pitch it. Bigger smash up. Pitching the blue. Okay. For 6. This turn feels bad. I feel like I should have done this differently. Because I don't want Thick-Eyed Hunter in my arsenal. So it's going to stay in my hand, right? So I think there was a much better way to do this. All right, let me slow this down and think through it properly. I know I'm playing a brute. I know, you know, bonk and all that, but let me focus. Let me do this properly. Wait, is this the... Dude, yesterday we played that legend, now it's the legend 27. Okay, I know who this is. I know who this is. And they missed off the red. That is 3 rune chance. So they're ending their turn here. You may lose. I may lose. I may lose. Yes, I may lose. Right, we're rolling scab skins again. 3. Okay, send packing. Let's do Tuffnut here to see if I can send packing with for 7. That is a no. Okay. Send packing for 6 though. And the Shadow Puppetry is definitely a card they do want to play.
Round 1. Fight.
So, coming in for 6 here. They're blocking that out. 2 cards from my hand. Who's favored in this matchup? Probably whoever plays against me. Alright, we're getting 1 card from hand and 2 equipment block. I could really use some blues in my next hand to counteract those rune chants. You're always my favorite? Aww. I don't have a button for that. Alright, 2 blues here. That's good. So I wonder if they keep stacking so they can attack with 2 attacks in the same turn. Yeah, they keep stacking. They may just go like for a huge turn and like try and do like... I mean, I haven't done anything yet. It's still 37. Okay, end of turn. We roll scab skins again.
Show me
what you got.
2.
All right. I was hoping for a second action point here, of course. My favorite doesn't stream anymore, so he does all LSS streaming now. Ethan. But there's so many streamers these days, guys. There's so many streamers. Tons of people streaming these days. At least you got aggro and me. I know I'm just kind of a backup, right? But that's fine. That's fine. I can live with that. Okay. What do we do here? We just attack, right? There's really not really much of options that we have. Yeah. Here's a question though. If I stream at the same time with aggro, who would you watch? What are you saying? You don't have to say it. I know what you would say. I know it. I know it. We all know it. I'm glad you don't have to make that decision, dude. I'm streaming for all the Europeans. Alright, block with this, and this stays in hand. We shape the hand, we go for rock for 10. If I get to keep the hand, because they do a lot of disruptions these days, right? So if they have a call or something... Mordred Tide. Okay, +1 rune chance. I think they're just setting up for like a huge, like 3 rune gates turn. And whatever I'm doing, I don't have any disruption. That's my problem here. I have 0 disruption. Yeah, okay, so they're doing at least 2 attacks this turn. So I'm not going to be able to prevent the first one. 0. This is going to be for 5. Pass. We'll do 3 on this. Oh, the what? I wonder if I should have waited for the second attack. Yeah, because they're going to come in twice here. Blocking this out for 6. So they have 2 rune chance. They're gonna have 4. So they're gonna be attacking with widespread destruction afterwards. And widespread destruction is Arsenal. Okay. So that's another 2 8s at least. Oh, it's deathly. Okay. Can they attack again after this? I've skipped a few of aggro stream because it's streaming the horse. You know what you like. You know what you like. I can respect that. All right, 27-31. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. That could have been a lot worse. But they have 3 rune chants now. Okay, but no action points. Oh no. They're gonna activate Spellbound Creepers and come again. Yeah. If I want to do anything on my turn, I need the Song of Sinew. I'm not blocking with that. I'm gonna lose the Arsenal here. Alright, this is a pretty damn good turn. Really, really damn good turn. So that's 3 Rune Gate attacks. And set up Rune Chants again as well. I didn't see it coming, but yeah, I should have. 2 Rune Chants and 2 Malefics set up as well. Yeah, they're in a good spot, aren't they? Alright, Song of Sinew. We need... Toughness would be nice, but I think I'd rather send 1 more damage. Of course the gauntlets don't activate either. Oh, anyway, I could have done it with us missing one resource anyway. Okay, rock for 9. Not as good. At least I don't have any Runegate cards in, but they can build up to 3 rune chants here on their turn. So, and we haven't seen any disruption yet. Ooh, this is scary. This is scary. I think I still have an extended Arc Grimoire. Okay, we're taking down to 20. Again, I think my biggest disadvantage here is I don't have any disruption. I can't really stop them from doing anything. They just do what they want to do. They just do what they want to do. Alright, 3 rune chants, a eloquent eulogy. Alright, show me what you have. Show me!
Show me what you got!
Show me what you're gonna do. Okay, that is a lot. Pass. It's not gonna have to go again though. But they're gonna create 2 new ones, of course. Now, once per turn instant bind counter on a spellbound, you may play your next non-attack action this turn as though we're in it. So they can do something after this. However, theoretically, they don't have... Do you want to sync? Yes. They do not have any Runegate cards in their banished zone at the moment. Okay, so they're still doing it though. But I haven't dealt any arcane damage. It's gonna get... So unless they find a way to do arcane damage, it's gonna get destroyed. It's gonna get destroyed now. Because I didn't leak anything. Well, they're still going. Let's see what they do here. So if I prioritize here, I need to prioritize the rune chant, so the spellbound creepers. Okay, creating an eloquence. Theoretically, they could attack me from hand with one of these Runegate cards, right? You can pay for it. Okay. Activate ability. Give me a 6 on top, please. That is grand. For a multitude of reasons, I can activate gauntlets. And I get a toughness. And then I get a resource. And then we send packing for 7. And that is a Requiem for the Damned. I love the art on this card. Looks really cool. Like the arms reaching up to this fallen angel, whatever it is. Looks really cool. Right, so are they blocking out here? So legs and head are gone. 2 rune chants, 2 malefics, 2 eloquentes. So they can build up to a huge turn again. But I have a bit of time. I hope. And you were wrong, by the way, Burst. I do want to note that you were wrong. Okay. Eloquence, Eloquence, Vynnset, Jack-o'-lantern. They banished a Deathly Whale. So this already has go again, so these Eloquence didn't do anything. They did use their hero ability, so the first one hits. Oh my god, that is too many Eloquence tokens. So many Eloquence tokens. They're playing this, so they can... Okay, so they're gonna attack twice this turn. No, wait, because they're all getting destroyed. Never mind. No, they still have one. But it's not on the attack action, so it's on the non-attack actions, right? But they have 2 action points. Okay, never mind. So they're going to attack with Deathly Whale into Widespread Ruin. Yes. Will they have 3 rune chants, though? They're only going to have 2 rune chants. They're only going to have 2 rune chants. If my math is correct. Okay. Can't do anything about this. I think we'll skip the rune chants. And we're blocking for 6 here. We can do -3. I think that should be the end of their turn here. I wonder if I should block with my whole hand to try and send rock here. Okay, so we lost the... No, the clash was a... Both had a 6. How you doing, Liberaton? Let me know if you have any questions. They are going again because I forgot about the second action point. I forgot about the second action point. So we're still on 19 to 16 though. I feel like this is... Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't know they had a Funeral Moon. Of course, that lets them get the third rune chant and then Deathly Whale. And Deathly Whale is the one that creates more, yeah. If I block this up for... Actually, I will do the rock... because it only blocks for 2, right? So if we block the rune chants, we get 1 more value out of this. Okay. 5. Too bad that I can't block that. But I already took damage, so this would happen anyway. We're gonna activate the hero ability and hope that there's a blue on top. Okay, gotta block this because... No more rune chants, please. That was a yellow on top. Surely the next one is a blue. Show me a blue. Show me a blue. That is not a blue. But it's a 6, so at least I get a toughness. Alright, this is not ideal now. Oh, and 2 reds as well. So they're gonna banish a rune gate, get a 3rd rune chant that activates Widespread Destruction. So at the very least it'll be 3 rune chants. They currently do not have any way to get go again. I think this is the player that I played the deck of, right? I think it's that player. The deck that I played yesterday on Vynnset. Grasp of the Arakni, just generating more rune chants. That would be very expensive here. So it was cost 5 just to get 1. They're still doing it. Okay. I think they just want to try and overwhelm me with rune chants here. What they want to do is like they want to make sure they get an eloquence token so that they can then generate action points or go against the turn after. This comes the hero's lost life system banishes a card from their arsenal. I don't have an arsenal. Actually, widespread disruption is to play. I wonder if I should go aggressive here. I'm gonna skip the rune chance. This is gonna be for 6. I'm gonna do block for 4, take 2. I wanna do Jaws of Victory into hopefully rock. This is risky. I'm not sure that's... Maybe we should just try and block more damage here and then just try and swing rock. But maybe that's just giving them too much agency in what they can... They haven't seen any disruption at all so far. Which is kind of... Are they going to do Grimoire here? Yes. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Jaws of Victory, I'm lower life than them, so I get go again. I get boot. And then what I need to have is just no red on top. As long as it's a yellow or blue, we're happy. That will let me swing rock after this. Which means I'm going to be coming in for 13 damage, which is very much lethal. Now the question is, what can they do after this? I wonder if the disruption is not that good, because if I don't have a card in hand, I'm actually quite happy. So they didn't bring in the calls and that kind of stuff. Because really, if I have an empty hand, I can still do my hero ability and swing rock, right? So maybe if you're thinking about that, then maybe you actually sideboard them out and rather bring more go again generators or more rune chant generators or just more attacks. Thinking out loud. Okay, they're blocking for 6. Makes sense. They don't need their whole hand here. They need to stay on higher life. That's what they need to do. Also, these are 4 rune chants. They probably can't generate enough rune chants for that to matter. Alright, let's use him. Give me a blue. Perfect. But I can't activate gauntlets because I don't have a 6. No, I do. This is a 6. Never mind. Hulk up blue is a 6. And now we swing for 8. So this is a 14 damage turn for me. I think it was worth taking that damage. We need to put some pressure on. I can't just let them do whatever they want. It may kill me though. It is putting me at very low life points here on 8. So 5 is very dangerous for them as well, though. So we have a blue with 2 yellows. That's pretty good. We're going to have a Spring Tunic. So unless I get red off the top of the deck, I can use the rest of my hand to just block. Overpower. Uh-oh. This is for 5. Overpower with go again. Gain life. Oh, this is Alright, I can block it, but I can't swing rock because I have a card in my hand. Okay. That is not ideal. So... But what I can do is activate my hero ability and see if I can get 3 resources to attack with Dig In. And they're going to take a damage from Blood Debt. And they have no rune chance. So we're not in a terrible position. Oh. I mean, sure, we'll take it. If you're letting me block, I'll block. I don't think that's the right choice here. I know why they're doing it, because they need rune chance, right? They need to find a way rune chance, otherwise they're in trouble. But this works out much better for me. I think this is actually a mistake. I don't think they should attack here. They shouldn't let me try and empty my hand with like the tonic counter on here. Oh, right. Okay, so they're gonna have 1 rune chance. So if they find something that needs only 2, then they're good. All right. Activate hero. Please no red. Please no red.
Show me what you got.
Please, please, please. All right. My cries and pleads were heard. We're going to attack for 7. That's pretty good because they're on 4. Obviously, so they need to give me 2 cards, I would say. I'm actually not feeling too terrible where I am in this game at the moment. Obviously, if they have on a Runegate card, which needs 2 rune chance, they can attack for 8. But again, I'm happy to empty my hand right at this point. The alternative would be just Eloquent Eulogy, rune chant. Vindal, Sturge, a blue. Alright, so what's the other card here then that they wanted? So one is a Runegate. Oh, Shadow Puppetry. Alright, okay, they're just pumping the numbers for the rune chants here. Okay, 4 rune chants. So this is 8 damage. Let's pitch the non-block away. And now, this is for 4. So I think I'm gonna take the 1. And then... No. Pass. Prevent that. I was thinking maybe I get greedy with the Buckwild, but I think that's not a good decision. I'm just gonna block everything. Activate hero ability. I think this is quite safe. That's a much safer play. Tuffnut. Right. Yellow. Activate hero ability. They have no rune chance. Rock for 7. When you're on 2 life, rock for 7 sucks. Now, however, I've used up the Spring Tonic fallback, right? So that's gone now. But I feel pretty good that this is going to be a win. Alright, they're just blocking out. Which actually makes this... I was going to say awkward for me. It is awkward for me. But we'll do Buckwild, underpitching, overpitching. This should be the win here. I activate hero ability. I have guaranteed 1 resource. That's all I need. Rock for 7. I think they're done. I think they realize that they're going to lose here. GG! Good game. Good game. We can win games on this hero. We can. Thank you, Beard. So 15 to 30. Why do I keep having exactly half the wins that I have? I need to improve my stats. I need to improve it. So let me... Actually, it's fine. It's fine. Good. So we played 3 games. The first one was a draw. The second one was a loss. And the third one was a win. So it's 1-1-1. And we're over 2 hours in. So this actually took longer than I anticipated. I thought these games were going to be faster. But that's perfect, because that means I can end the stream now and not feel terribly bad about it. Because what I would need to do now is play the other side of the bracket, which is -IO. But I don't have a list and I haven't practiced her. So it wouldn't be fair to her. However, I think it's safe to assume that with a win and with a draw, I think Tuffnut definitely is very much in the lead to take this matchup. However, I will take the weekend to practice Dash, as I will practice Valda and Kasai to make sure we have a full setup. Well, Valda, Fai, Kasai, and Katsu. Tuffnut is definitely beating Dio. I think that's probably a good bet. Yes. I said, Havoc, you know what? You can catch up on YouTube if you want. I know it's not the same as watching live, but yeah. Some people have to work, right? I get it. You can't always be here. It's tough. I need to stick with the OTK plan and not drop halfway. Yes, like changing gameplay midway through is not advisable, I've been told. But thank you for the game smile. But yes, thank you very much for everyone for hanging out as always. I'm a tired old man, so I'm going to cut the stream an hour short today. I do pledge to be back next Monday, though, with the usual pound-for-pound shenanigans. We're going to play out the last hero here in this Demonastary round of 32 bracket, and then we're moving over to, right above me, to Arya to play Valda, Fai, Kasai, and Katsu. If I'd have to take a guess, I would say Valda and Katsu are going to make the race, if I had to take a guess here. And then, of course, I mean, my camera covers it up, but then we move on to everything underneath there. To Arakni, Marlin, Ira, Syndra. We've got some good games still coming up, but we're almost at the half of the round of 32. We're getting there. We're getting there. But yes, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you do, and if you want to catch up on the games that you haven't seen yet in the tournament, go over to my recorded videos on the YouTube channel. Watch that. I have a bunch of other stuff as well. One thing that I do want to point out, I have a Pound of Flesh, a podcast. It's only 16 minutes. I always invite the guests to talk about what they advise somebody do to get better at the game. I do think it helped me a lot. I do think it's one of the reasons why this year I went top 8 at an RTN and why I won a skirmish. And I think those things alone already make it very, very good, if not the best year of Flush and Bluff for me yet. So if you want to hear from like Hayden Dale, Jacob Clemens, Max Diekman, Pablo Pintor, just like the best in the game on how to get better, give it a listen. An episode is 60 minutes, and it's a great tip every single episode. And, you know, if it helped you, if you enjoy it, share it with your friends. I think it's one of those podcasts that you don't need to listen when I release it. It's like an evergreen, right? This advice does not go out of fashion. Maybe people reference tournaments that are in the past, but the advice is as solid as ever. And yeah, I think that's everything I have for today. Again, thank you for being here. Pound of Flesh releases tomorrow with Hayden Dale. I'll be back on Monday. And maybe I'll see you while we're watching the world premiere live on stream this weekend. I'll be hanging out in chat for sure. Until then, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, no matter where in the world you are. As always, take care of yourself, somebody else, if you can. And can't wait to see what kind of cool marvels we will have in the new set. Love you all. Thanks. Bye.